pause the video and root for me in the comments right now. You better tell me that I deserve this gold Sandy Shocks. 10th time's the charm, right?
Exactly. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of Shiny Showdown. Last week, we were able to break our curse. We actually had like a decent amount of Pokemon to hunt from, and not a single one of them were dragons. So our Claire era and our Lance era are coming to a close. Hopefully, maybe today, we can actually diversify our team even more and actually have some good options coming up on our All-Star Battle in just a couple more episodes.
Yeah, there are still so many types we haven't even gotten the opportunity to hunt yet this kind of sequence through, so I'm hoping that we get more variety, more fun. I mean, I was so happy. I caught my little dragon, my little dragon in the last episode, and I was so happy.
But the stars weren't all in line for you last week because I was able to come out on top with the victory despite some very close calls. Which you should go back and watch the video if you haven't already. And if you haven't, it probably means you're not subscribed, which you might want to do because we do this every week. But I think we're ready to just go ahead and get in with the hunt for today, our first hunt. So since I won last week, I will get to make the first choice. And I believe that first choice has to be water type.
Water?
Water.
Water, you say?
Yes.
Water? What are you thinking here?
Water. That's what I'm thinking.
I've been waiting so long. I've been waiting so long to use that pun. Thank you. I didn't even have to look it up on the internet.
There we go. I'm glad we were able to give you such a peak opportunity to use the water pun.
Marky, this one's for you. We are going to start this evening with Cramorant. Bright orange cram. Wooper could be fun to catch. We're just gonna I think Corphish is around here. Just generally, water Pokemon are hard if you don't have like an outbreak. They're hard to isolate. So you kind of have to stick to an area and hope. But for me, Cramorant is what I would love.
I intentionally went for water for this reason and this reason alone. Corphish! Heckin' love some Corphish, let me tell you. Is shrimp bugs? Is shrimp bugs? Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder.
There's a little cutie! Oh my goodness! I love him! Look how big! Cute. I love the little pink babies. I'm gonna get little Quagsire. What a fun start. Especially knowing full well I'll be picking electric types next. Oh, yes.
I have a special place in my heart for Crawdaunt because I have one of the funniest stories from like an old tournament I went to back in college. I was in line waiting to like register and everything, and the guy I was standing in line with, I was talking to. We were just shooting the breeze, whatever. And so we get matched up in the very first round, me and this guy, and I proceed to sweep him 6-0 with Crawdaunt. Like after we were just talking, like becoming friends and whatever, but I D-dance like a time or two, and then we just proceed to sweep him off the face of the planet, and it was fantastic.
Oh no, that was not good, but we did manage to have the Wooper. I'm gonna go for electric types because I want to hunt Elekid. And I also think I might try Sandy Shocks again. I don't know, though. I'm so paranoid because this, I think, would make hunt number 10 for Sandy Shocks. And I will be devastated if I don't actually get it.
Man, water would be so good to get to because we have like a huge fire weakness. Because 3 of the 4 that we have that we can use for the All-Star Battle are Steel type. Well, I guess that's just what we get for not managing our outbreak appropriately. Feels bad.
Well, that was quite a hunt.
For sure, for sure.
Well, I am going to, I'm going to throw you for a loop with this next type.
Oh, I love loop-de-loops. What's the loop?
We're going electric type.
What?
I know, you're so shocked.
What?
100% intended.
How could this have happened?
It has nothing to do with the fact we started with water types.
Sure.
I promise. I swear.
Okay. Yeah.
There's a gold sandy shocks out there.
But is it though? Is it out there?
You know, to be fair, maybe I'm the shiny sandy shocks. I've never seen us in the same room.
That is true. That is true. I haven't either. So, gives.
This realization could change everything.
It very well could.
All right. Well, don't get shocked when I get a bunch of Pokemon this time around.
The only thing that could be absolutely shocking to me at this point is if you are able to overcome the impossible and manifest a Sandy Shocks this time.
We are dreaming the impossible dream.
All right, so honestly, I don't see why we don't just try for Chinchou. It's not good. Like, Lantern is not a good Pokemon, unfortunately. However, it does fulfill like 2 voids on the team that we have. Those being like a water type to deal with our fire weakness, but also an electric Pokemon that we could bring in to counter the Gyarados.
So, we are going to start with an Elekid hunt. I think the Elekid is a very, very fun one to start with. I'm not super familiar what the shiny looks like, so we'll just give it a try. And then the next one we will be going for will be Pachirisu, I think.
Thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness. It's what I needed. I needed this so bad. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Chinchou, for being such a bro in my time of need. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's really good, I think. Like I said, Lantern is not great, but it's better than nothing.
Of all the randomly generated numbers, you mean to tell me you can't randomly generate the one that's shiny here? I need a hero. And that hero tonight is Golden Sandy Shocks!
Alright. Oh man, we're already that deep into the sandwich? That's crazy. Is that Shiny Magnemite? It is Shiny Magnemite! Okay, cool. There we go. Extra options. Never hurts. Never hurts to have extra options. But it doesn't help our fire or fighting or ground weakness. But, you know, it is options. And that's really all we can ask for at this point. There we go. Easy po-peasy. Cool.
Oh no! We're out of time. There's Halucha. We are out of time. Oh, another sandwich where we did not manage to get the shiny Sandy Shocks. What am I supposed to do? Maybe the real shiny Sandy Shocks is the friends we made along the way. So, I have to ask the burning question on everybody's minds.
What is that?
Did you get the shiny Sandy Shocks?
It's possible.
It's possible, eh?
Dare I say probable.
All right, well, we started off with water types. We just did the electric type sandwich. So, are you ready to see what our third type for the evening is going to be?
For sure. We all know what time it is. It is time to spin the wheel.
All right, so we've got our wheel ready to go. Let's see what type we will be going for sandwich number 3 this evening.
Oh, the anticipation is killing me.
Ooh, this is an interesting typing, not one that I was expecting, but we are going to be going for psychic types.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. Our brains have been tickled. Our acuity, our mental acuity is at an all-time high. Let's see if we can translate that into some shiny Pokemon, shall we?
I think we start with Galarian Slowpoke simply because it'll get that poison typing, which will be super useful. There's also the chance of Inkay, so I definitely want to check that out as well.
So yeah, we definitely need some special attackers. I kind of want to like go for the Esper. Obviously, like Reuniclus would be fantastic. I'd love to have Reuniclus, but I think Esper's pretty easy to isolate over here.
All right, we are still looking. Oh! Let's go! I've got a gorgeous blue and yellow ball for you. Let's go! All right. This is a good start. I have to decide if I think Slowpoke or Slowbro is going to be the better one. But having a poison type is going to definitely be a good counter here.
Inkay and Malamar would be fun to use, but that wouldn't help us with special attackers. It would not. I feel like Meowstic gets follow me though, maybe. So like, we'd have the potential for redirecting attacks, which would be really cool. But I don't think Meowstic really gets a lot of bulk, so there's almost no point. Unless we wanted to try to get the Indeedee. I feel like Indeedee would be really good for that. It's just an Indeedee thing to do.
Oh no! No, 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 no. Oh.
Got any shinies? Of course not. Alright, well, we will just have to make do with what we have, and hopefully that'll be enough.
Alright! Another week, another team preview. Of course, we've only got 3 Pokemon tonight, but I think that these are really strong Pokemon considering the types that I was given for this week. So the first one we have, of course, is Gyarados, Ice Terra, no changes. I think this build is good as is. I'm not going to go through it again. We also have Mira the Quagsire. I was super excited because, oh, there we go. What? We have Mira the Quagsire with the rare mark, which is Chef's Kiss. Of course, we are excited about our Quagsire here. I did put leftovers onto Quagsire, but the idea is I think it should be more of a defensive tank. One of the types we did hunt this week was water type, so I think Water Absorb is going to be a very, very good ability specifically for this Pokemon. We also have that ground typing to hopefully prevent those electric type attacks from hitting if Dave happened to get any electric Pokemon. But we've got Spikes, set up some entry hazards. We've got Toxic to, of course, poison our what we've got going on. We have Earthquake, and then we have Recover. So hopefully we can just keep Quagsire all tanky and large and in charge, keep everything poisoned, keep everything spiky, keep everything shaking, I guess. I guess that's the way to word it. And then last but not least, we have Galarian Slowking. And gosh, this shiny is beautiful. The hot pink with the purple like head and arms. Ugh, amazing. I did put the Assault Vest onto good old Ferdinand the Slowking. And we have like a variety of moves. So we've got 4 offensive moves with Psyshock, Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, and Surf to hopefully, so obviously Sludge Bomb to knock out some of those Psychic type Pokemon. We have Surf, and then we've got Flamethrower as well as Psyshock. I think that Sludge Bomb is going to kind of be the key here for victory. I'm a little bit nervous going against electric types specifically for this, but I do have both Quagsire and Gyarados set up with Earthquake to hopefully shake, ba, 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 you know, get them all quaked.
All right, another day, another battle against Allie. This is going to be an interesting one. So, as always, we have our Lycanroc clearance from our good friend Lord Drew. Today, we're rocking the Hard Stone because we have special attackers, which kind of circumvents the Intimidate from the Gyarados. So we don't really care about it. Plus, we just delete Gyarados immediately anyways. So, I am just kind of going off of that. I don't think we need to bring the Clear Amulet. The Expert Belt is somewhere else today. So Hardstone, just to give some extra rock damage on the Excel Rock, I think would be nice, especially since we're Terra Rock anyways. But once again, same moveset, same everything else. Not much change here. Probably could have changed the Thunderfang, but I didn't. So we'll roll with it. Next up, we have our Magnezone rocking the Expert Belt. Here's where the Expert Belt ended up. We do have Sturdy on here. As you can see, we're max speed, max special attack. I do have a negative speed nature and fully invested in speed. I'm a genius. I don't know what to tell you. But we have Protect, Dry Attack, Flash Cannon, Discharge. Magnezone doesn't really get a lot of good moves. At least not a lot that I had available to me. But we're using Discharge because it's going to combo pretty well with our Lantern, which we'll get to in just a minute. Which Lantern is just a little weird. It is what it is. But this is our Magnezone. We're hoping to just be a special threat. It's probably going to be where the crux of our offense comes from. It's nice to actually have a special attacker and a physical attacker on the team for once. So hopefully that balance will kind of help us out in today's battle. And then last but not least, we do have our Lantern. Lantern has the Citrus Berry, and by golly gee whiz, is Lantern not that great. Does not have very good stats. I think the only stat where its base stat total was over 100 is its HP, which it has 125, but it has like a 50 something defense and like a 70 something or maybe even 67 special defense. So it's not very bulky, has a lot of HP. We did try to invest a good chunk into our special defense, and we do have a positive special defense nature in hopes that will help us. I feel like our defense is probably just like Dunzo, so we're just doing what we can. But as you can see, we do have Volt Absorb, which will combo with the Discharge from the Magnezone to help it kind of get a little bit of HP recovery. And as you saw on the previous screen, we do have the Citrus Berry to also help with health recovery. So we're trying to keep this thing around as a support. As you see, we have the Eerie Impulse to kind of counteract any special attackers Ally might have. We have the Thunder Wave for speed control. We have the Thunderbolt just as a regular offensive option. And then we have Scald in the hopes that maybe we can get a burn. So it's a little bit more of a support-oriented role for Lantern today. But we're going to jump into this battle and see how we can do.
There is no way I'll let you win again. Goodra for the win. This battle is mine.
All right, here. We're going to complete our preparations completely. And we're going to see what Allie has brought in today. See what she has caught. All right, so we see Gyarados, Quagsire, and Slowking. Ooh, this is gonna be interesting for sure. Because we kind of have to kill the Quagsire like immediately, because then that opens up our discharge strat. But I'm okay with Eerie Impulsing on the Slowking for sure. If Gyarados comes down first, then obviously we have to probably Thunderbolt it. My guess is I will have to try attack the Quagsire in order to kill it. It's about the only thing I can think of to do. It's the only like real option. I thought for sure that like Lantern would get like Energy Ball or Signal Beam, but it doesn't. They very well could have taken Signal Beam out of the game. I have no idea. But it does not get Energy Ball, which I find very uncouth, if you will. But we're going to jump in here against Marinara. See what kind of heat she's packing today with her. So we got Ferdinand, the Sleepy, and Mira, the Rescuer. So this is not ideal, obviously. We are going to, I think we're just going to try attack, and then we're going to Eerie Impulse Ferdinand here. That's about the best I can hope for. So try attack doesn't hurt half, so that's really good. We didn't get any hacks, no status conditions, which is fine, but we do get the -2 special attack on Ferdinand, which is really nice, especially with that flamethrower coming down. Oh, it's a crit. That's a little unfortunate. We do see the Toxic, which is fine. I'm not too beat up about that. Quagsire probably has Water Absorb, which is really not good. We might Protect, and then what move has more power? 90, 80, but this one could burn. We can go Scald, or we can go Lycanroc into that slot, and then we can Scald Ferdinand just so we can preserve the Magnezone, because I feel like Magnezone is pretty much the only way we can deal with the Quagsire, which is unfortunate. But we'll go here, especially since we saw Flamethrower into the slot last turn. Not a lot of damage on the Scald. We do see Surf. I was afraid that was gonna happen. Yikes! But that -2 special attack coming in very handy. We are going to see the spikes, which is unfortunate. I don't know if that will kill Magnezone on re-entry. I would hope not, but it very well could, which makes this a whole lot harder. Gosh, especially with Toxic on board. Okay. So we do this for sure. Although, this is really not good. Yeah, I think we just have to do this because we need to kill this thing as soon as possible. Our only hope is like maybe Ally terrestrializes the Quagsire. We do outspeed both of them. We do get the burn, so that might take it out this turn, but it's still unfortunate, especially with the Quagsire getting health here. It's not good. It's not good at all. We do see the Toxic on the Lycanroc as well, though, so maybe doesn't pack a lot of offensive moves, which would be fine. We can definitely deal with it. Okay, so Ferdinand goes down. Oh man, if man, I really can't risk switching in the Magnezone. Get the attack drop on Clarence too, which is unfortunate. We may actually have to Terra Excel Rock here and just hope that it KOs. That's all we can really hope for. Because I'm really not confident that the Magnezone survives re-entry. She is going to Terrasilize. What are you Terra'd? Gyarados. Ice. Okay, so the Excel Rock is still super effective, so that's fine. Still have super effective Stab, Terra, Hard Rock. It's not one shot. That -1 attack might cost us. So we see the Earthquake. Yikes, dude! Oh no! Oh, that is so killer. Man! Oh, what a play. But the Earthquake takes... Oh, man. Okay. So she double Earthquaked. That's interesting. She lost the flying typing, so she got hit with it. It took it out. Oh, man. We die to one... If the spikes don't kill us, we die to one Earthquake. No! The spikes got us on re-entry! Oh, no! Oh, that crit hurt us so bad. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Wow, what a way to end the game, honestly. Man! Wow, man. Allie once again evening up the score this week. So, yeah, that was a fun way to end it, honestly.
Good game.
And good game. That was a crazy finish.
I was like, oh, please let the spikes get him. Please let the spikes get him.
Man, I was really hoping that I was not in range for the spikes to KO on re-entry, but oh man,
fingers crossed there.
Yeah, man, that crit hurt so bad.
That final turn of the game was very just crazy. I wasn't expecting to get all of that. I wasn't expecting to get knockouts on both of those Pokemon with one hit.
Yeah, nah, I mean you played it well. Chipped everything down and just cleaned up after the fact.
I mean, it was a calculated risk for sure, because if those spikes didn't pull through, I don't know if I could have won that.
I mean, if Magnezone doesn't die on re-entry, my win con is a crit anyways, so.
So, very weird ending, but super cool shinies featured in tonight's episode for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think that puts me at another dub this season, though. I'm glad that, like, this game's, like, even. Okay, I don't feel like I'm losing every week, so I can see the improvement. I'm feeling much better.
Yeah, no, you definitely got the score is still even at this point. So, man, I gotta pull away at some point. That's my goal.
Well, we only have next week, and then we have our All-Star Battle, where we will feature the Pokemon from the past 2 weeks, this week and next week, and pick out the 6 that really, like, sparkled and shined the most, I guess, that we want to give a second chance to. Yeah,
this, in a couple episodes, we'll definitely have a chance to flex our team building skills and hopefully be able to cook up something nice and spicy and give us another fantastic battle to kind of vibe with. But that's all we got for tonight. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed if you're not already, because we do this every week. And follow us over on Twitch. All of that will be in the description, because you want to catch this live. We have some fun shenanigans behind the scenes that maybe you want to be a part of. Until then, stay winning, friends.